Commencing transmission. Engaging scramblers. Proxy chain initialized. And now, live from his hidden base at the Earth's core, the future ruler of Earth, Doomcock.
Castle Xanadu, dark, foreboding, looming over the savage land at the Earth's core like a 16-ton weight, looming over John Cleeson Drag, talking in a high-pitched voice about penguins. Oh yes, my friends. Built atop an ancient but still functioning alien base, my fortress is poised to spew forth an army of giant robots, reanimated dead, huge insects, and some really harsh reviews of the woke garbage that is passively aggressively reducing our culture to rubble, transforming Western civilization into Western sillyization. And I want to apologize for global warming. It's all my fault. I got drunk one night thinking about snowflakes. I started thinking snowflakes melt, and I got out my experimental weather wand, and bada bing, bada boom, global warming. Once I sobered up, I realized my error, but now I can't find where I drunkenly stashed the damn wand. I feel bad about it, but not as bad as I feel about Disney's latest proposed live-action atrocity, a remake of yet another animated classic. Cinderella. Greetings, my friends. I am Dictor Van Doomcock, the future ruler of Earth, and I am here today to discuss a rumor from my Hollywood spies so awful, so totally woke, so pathetically snowflakey, it beggars the imagination. Oh, my friends, I have the scoop on the latest proposed cultural vandalism by Mickey Mouse, and it is not a pretty sight. Some of you may think this is far-fetched nonsense. I certainly would prefer never to think about crap like this again, but my Hollywood spies have also sent me proof that Disney has already done this before, and Disney will certainly do this again, but even worse this time.
Now, hold on a minute, dude. About this global warming stuff. What the hell? As you know, I'm not only your arch nemesis, I'm your best friend. And I'm telling you, buddy, you gotta lay off the sauce. You used a weather wand to turn up the heat, and then you lost it?
Well, it's not lost, Harvey. I know where it is. It's here somewhere. Somewhere in 100 miles of subterranean caverns. I just can't find it is all.
Dude, you gotta stop hitting the bottle so hard. I mean, you opened up the dimensional tear that allowed me to pop into your dimension when you were drunk.
Now, wait a minute, dude. That's untrue. You're not in my dimension.
You're seeing me, aren't you? I'm sitting inside the rift between our dimensions, all because you're drinking so much.
Hey, I wasn't too drunk, just kind of drunk. I managed to slap a containment field around the rift, keeping you from coming all the way through, right?
Yeah, but I'm one power hiccup away from coming through, corrupting the laws of physics that govern your little shithole of a universe, and destroying the whole ball of wax. Which doesn't sound all that bad, given what you're about to tell us about Cinderella. But this weather shit? Seriously? You're gonna destroy the Earth before I even have a chance to stomp it. And that's not cool, bro.
I know. I'm sorry.
Well, you should be, asshole. Now tell us what you've learned about Cinderella. And call AA.
Call AA? I don't have a drinking problem, dude. I'm very good at it. I'll call AA when I'm telling them to surrender, not before. But I digress. My friends, my amazing Hollywood spies have sent me word of a proposed Cinderella remake that's going to make people wail and gnash their teeth. I know the word is pronounced gnash normally, but I say gnash because, oh shit, people are gonna hear this and grind their teeth down to little nubs. I hope this isn't true, or that Disney will reconsider this, but fuck me. This is bad, folks. Don't drink during this video, or you're gonna spew your Ovaltine all over your keyboard. It's spit take time at the center of the Earth, so you have been warned. Let's get to it. What I'm about to share with you is information provided by my Hollywood spies, but since I cannot personally confirm any of this, I'm presenting it as unverified rumor, and I ask you to please take it with a grain of salt.
Oh dear, this is going to be good. And by good, of course, I mean bad, which is good for me, because I'm bad.
Folks, my Hollywood Spies report that Disney, being the most pathetic, creatively bankrupt studio in Hollywood, is quadrupling down on remaking all of their animated classics as shoddy live-action public service announcements for wokeness. I did a report where Bob Iger explicitly stated, and this is confirmed and on the record, folks, not a rumor. Bob Iger stated that he was going to turn down the noise when it comes to Disney taking controversial stances, and he told a concerned investor that agenda cannot govern what Disney is doing. And it is my contention that these statements alone are proof that Disney is feeling the heat in these culture wars, that we are having an impact, and that Iger felt compelled to make these statements because Disney is feeling the financial pain of public disgust, rejection, humiliation, and stock hitting lows not seen in a decade. But as this report makes clear, Iger was either lying, exaggerating, or doesn't know what his own company is doing, because this shit they're allegedly planning with Cinderella isn't turning the heat down. It's cranking it up to 11, Spinal Tap style. Here is what I was told. Quote, "We've been sitting on a lot of information because it's so GD crazy. I will give you an example. Bear in mind, this is still being verified and we are not sure we believe it." Unquote. To clarify, this was sent to me back on September 24th. And since then, I've spoken to my spies in person and they stand by this. So while it's still a rumor at this stage, right now, they are more convinced that it may be, in fact, correct. My spies continue, quote, "Let me give you an example of what they're planning. One of the classics Disney is planning to remake is Cinderella. According to multiple sources, one of the plot points in the new live-action movie is that Cinderella is, in fact, a man, with 2 stepbrothers and 1 stepsister and a stepfather. The male stand-in gets the glass slippers and becomes a woman and Cinderella." Now, why did I use this as an example? Well, according to the source that first gave us the Cinderella information, we pushed back with disbelief, and this is what the source said. Quote, "What do you mean Disney wouldn't put this in a show? It's already been done. This was already an episode from the Muppet Babies. In this particular episode, the Muppets were going to a ball, and Miss Piggy was basically the evil stepsister, and Gonzo was Cinderella. Gonzo puts on a glass slipper, becoming Gonzorella." Unquote. We were speechless at this. We looked into this, and we found the episode. It was a bit different than we were told, but it was very similar. We watched the whole episode, and we will link it to you. Warning, it's bad. To be clear, we've had multiple sources claiming this. We just find it hard to believe. We have a full breakdown of this train wreck along with other classics that are equally as unbelievable. Unquote.
Wow. And I thought the global warming was bad. Shit. Looks like Disney needs to call AA. Not you, dude. This is a pile of garbage. Think of the implications of this doomcock. So Cinderella is a man bullied in a family of men. I'm betting these men are super macho and he's kind of feminine. Maybe he's got a woman trapped inside him. You know how it goes. His fairy godfather comes, turns him into a woman. He goes to a ball, fools the prince into falling for him. Then you can guess the rest.
Oh yes, Skull of Calderon. So Cinderfella, disguised as a woman, gets the prince to fall in love with him/her. Then the prince tracks him down, and it'll turn out the prince decides to marry the dude anyway. Because inner beauty and all that, you know, who cares about genitals and sexual preferences? We're all fluid, right? Disney World has now moved out of Florida to Fire Island, and anything goes.
This is like you pick up a chick in a bar, and you take her home to your place. She takes her clothes off and boing, surprise, there's some massive wood, or you hoped to put your massive wood. And according to this movie, what the hell? You change your sexual preference and go through with it anyway? Yeah, the Kinks already told this story. It's the plot of Lola, Lola, Lola. Welcome to the wonderful world of Disney, folks.
Folks, as fucked up as all of this is, all I can say is I'll keep my eye on this and other upcoming Disney atrocities. And my message to Disney, keep it up, Mickey. Keep up the good work. And keep wondering why your parks are empty and your stock is dropping lower than Cinderella's glass slipper. I was about to say something else, but I changed my mind. From the center of the earth, this is Victor Van Doomcock bidding you all, my friends, stay angry.
Ha 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 ha.